Monaghan Makers project is supported by the European Union's Peace 4 programme, managed by the Special EU Programmes and the Monaghan County Council. The Peace 4 programme is a unique initiative of the European Union which has been designed to support peace and reconciliation. The content of the Peace 4 programme has been agreed by the Northern Ireland Executive, the Irish Government and the European Union. The Peace 4 programme has 4 core objectives where it will make real and lasting change in the terms of shared education initiatives, support for marginalised children and young people, the provision of new and shared spaces and services, and the projects that will build positive relations with the people from different communities and backgrounds. In 2017, Monaghan County Council Library Services accepted the opportunity to nurture positive relations amongst all its young members through a shared education and open opportunity-led project for children and young people at each of its main county libraries in Carrickmacross, Clones and Monaghan. The Monaghan Makers project provided a maker space in the libraries for young people to explore, learn and share elements of their varied cultural identity backgrounds in a creative and innovative environment using modern technologies. The participants were taken on a maker's journey from art and design to cutting-edge technology, helping them to respond to the new opportunities that they were presented with in a modern world.
When we come into an activity, an action, what we're looking to do is either the action captures our imagination, it's of interest to us, or it's not. At any moment, there's an infinite amount of things happening. Half of them we're not interested in, we don't connect with. Okay, the ones that capture imagination, why is it they capture our imagination? Well, it's because we're just aligned. And when we're aligned, it's almost like we're mimicking. I talk to the kids the idea that Ronaldo steps over a ball and scores a goal. Tomorrow every kid goes out, steps over a ball and tries to score. They try and mimic what they like.
Almost every idea comes from another idea. Like you see something and you think, oh, I'm inspired, I want to do, like I don't know, if you want to write a poem, say, like see like some site or some experience and you'll think, I want to write a poem about that. And mimicry is is the inspiration from something. It doesn't mean literal mimicry, and it's not doing copying something. It's taking the inspiration, the idea of something, and applying it to something that's your own work.
Monaghan Makers has become an educational outreach resource for young people to use and a platform for learning, innovation, a place to play, to create, to learn, to mentor and to invent. It has also become a social hub where the young people developed and shared their ideas, as well as strengthened their bonds to their surrounding communities. The second part of the project, Self-Discovery, was a natural progression from mimicry, where the students, now with an idea in their minds, needed to design a way forward for their concept, using what was available around them, the process of uncovering something for themselves.
Guys, what we're looking at today, we're going to ask you to design your own plant. And in the second half of the workshop, I'm going to show you how it can make the sounds.
Can you find out more about yourself? Like what you like and what you don't like and what you want to do.
And if you're copying something, you find out if you like it or not.
Discovering what you like and what you don't like. You know what you want to create.
The project encouraged all participants from diverse faiths and cultural backgrounds to engage in and use their ideas and interests to express new outcomes in a supporting and innovative environment. It helped the young people to cultivate positive relationships with themselves, each other, and the responsible use of technologies.
That's cool.
Owen Ward explains commitment.
They have to sit down and work out what they're going to make together and how they're going to collaborate and how they're going to create this thing that's really coming from their ideas. It doesn't exist in reality. It's literally through their thought and then how they communicate that and how they express that and collaborate that's going to pull this idea out of this box into a uniform thing.
The social interaction of creating something physical in a friendly space revealed more than just the product outcome. Students learned about idea generation,
Get your thumbs in the buttons, just about.
design development, electronic circuitry, and digital and craft technologies, as well as how to work out problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, how to coordinate with others, and be more self-aware.
Commitment is sort of taking the idea you've made and sticking to it, getting it at the work through it. And that, well, for me it worked because there were a lot of things in this project that if you'd asked me to do them outside the project, I would say, no, that's not my thing. I would like electronics, for example, like making a circuit. I would think, no, it sounds like rubbish, it's like hand labor, I wouldn't like it. But commitment in this project was to commit, even if it's not your kind of thing, to give it a try and see where it gets you. And I ended up making like things that worked with electronic circuits.
The legacy then will be, when they have them all made, these things that are stuck together, we are going to add metrics to them in a way that the thing that they've created, we can plug it into the computer and all of a sudden we can give us a range of sounds that it's almost like it comes alive. And then they get to play with the things that they've made. The legacy is that they're now using it as an outcome for something they want to do.
It's made us like make things like that we'd never do otherwise. Do things with like circuits and all, like make what we were doing last week, where you metal wire and if you went around with this metal stick and if you touched it, it'd bleep. You know, like the game. There's a game. So like making stuff like that because you're leaving behind something like he did.
Monaghan Makers succeeded in introducing all our children to a wide variety of focused tasks, from design to electronics, from concept to print, from solo tasks to team building, and they all left with a smile and a shirt on their back.
Is any two the same?
The broad scope of youths from Cavan Monaghan Education and Training Board,
Yo, I did this, yo, from the head.
Beach Hill College, Carrickmacross Youth Reach, St. Patrick's Accommodation Centre, St. Macartn's College, St. Louis Secondary School, and the Mini Design and Make. Monaghan Makers has shown the young people of Monaghan how to take an idea from inspiration to creation.
Good.
And you lose, you see?
Oh my god, I can't watch.
You just took it out.
I
I was like, what?